Yo, what up? What up? It's your man Dame DNYDC, host of the Two Mics Up podcast. What's happening, everybody? We back again tonight with another live, rocking with my sister, sidekick, queen of the show, troublemaker, all
Oh,
that.
not troublemaker. That's
Least, what's happening?
you. Look at the hashtag. Now let's see if you make it out this show
yeah. Yo, nah, tonight,
unsaved.
I think, hey, look, I'm feeling good about myself. I've made it. I got all my body parts. I haven't lost anything. I don't think to this point, I don't think my loving wife has done anything to the food that we're eating. So I think I'm safe. I think right. Don't make
For
that face.
now.
Right. Don't don't make that face. I think we good. So I want to let everyone take a moment, to come on in, grab your cocktail, come join us. If you're watching this through someone else's live, please feel free to take a moment to either join us on our YouTube channel or you can just join us on Facebook. While we're still here rocking on Facebook. Hey, Sharissa, how you doing, babe? Good seeing you, sis. Hey,
Hey,
thanks for joining us.
sis. Hey, sis.
Thanks for joining us this evening. Like I said, I want to let everybody get comfortable. Hey, Carmelina. Hey, from Columbus, Ohio, in the building. Love that we have Carmelina join us
Okay.
again. Right. So just want to, like I said, y'all grab your drink, do whatever. Tonight's a great night. Annette,
Hey,
hey,
hey, friend.
I ain't seen Annette
You
in a
made
minute.
it, right?
So like I was saying, just take a moment and get yourself a drink, cocktail, whatever it may be. We're doing blessed tonight, Carmelina. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well in Columbus. I hope things are moving right along for you in a positive manner as we move towards summer. These summer months are starting to get it's a little hot and hazy outside, and with this crazy weather in the DMV. So what's been going on with you, at least while we sit here? We're gonna babble on for a minute, let everybody get situated.
Well, listen,
Situated.
I woke up. So
Hey, yes.
I'm here. Y'all
Okay.
know
Yeah. Hey, plus, check. Got it.
I'm winning. You
All
know,
day.
everything else could be worked out.
Mm-hmm. Agree, Carmelina. Yes, good to hear. Good to be seen. All of those things. Yes, and we're gonna praise God. Yeah, we're gonna thank Him for giving
Yes,
us opportunity to
amen.
see another
Amen.
day. So while I'm sitting and waiting, hey, Costa Rican, how you doing? See, I'm still
Hey,
safe.
family.
Yep. While we're waiting, I just wanted to just change lanes for a quick second. I wanted to thank some of our newest mic or subscribers to the show. Sean Brown, Ja, Will Lou, Katie Therapy, and Mike Hammer for joining the podcast. The Mike Scriber family. For those of you who may be new and have not subscribed already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down there at the bottom. Make sure you hit the bell so you can follow along with us. We have some great things coming up down the stretch of season 2. And it's funny, Leaf, there's a couple of things that's going on today that I totally lost sight of. So,
Mhm.
one being that we are actually episode 50. We have 10 episodes left in season 2. And I think that's a milestone.
That was fast.
Fast, right? Like real fast. And the other thing that just really dawned on me this week, this month is actually our 1 year anniversary. We've been actually doing this together for 1 year.
Has it been a year?
It's been
Let
a
me get
year.
my tissue.
It's been one.
Cheers.
Yeah. Hey, cheers to you. Yeah, thank you, Carmelina. Yeah, it's gone by so fast. Um, but with that being said, we've had a lot of things that have really happened in that last year. And I just wanted to take tonight to be able to, uh, yes, yeah, we only have 10 left. And thank you. It's been a huge success. Yes, thank you so much, Sharisa. And I just wanted to touch base on some things because you lose sight. And what happens over that time just kind of goes by. Like we were just talking before we came on. Like, where did the day go?
Yeah. Yeah,
Where'd the year go?
absolutely. Yeah,
Where,
absolutely.
so with that, where the like I want to talk about some of the things that we've lived through. And when I say that, I mean not only within the last year, but just throughout time, because all of us can probably point. I see you smiling already. And I mean, I
Been
know
through some things now. Listen,
it's a big
I
tie.
don't
It's a
want to
big
get
topic.
it's a huge topic, but
It is.
listen, we all here, so we lived through something, right?
And that's really what I want to really just have. We talk about it. I want to let our audience and those who are watching and listening with us participate, because I think we all probably have had something. And I will allow, not allow, I want to let you begin, because I saw that smile in your face, and I usually know that smile means
But
you
I
have
don't wait.
one.
Don't let me begin. Let you. Let me see which way this going.
No, look, okay, all right. So I'll start. All right, because this is what
You
when it
start.
okay.
Because I want to make sure I'm on.
No, because there's no script here. There's no script to this. You know how we do. There's no
I
script to this,
know,
right?
but I just because you'll take a left on me in a minute.
Okay, well I'm gonna
So I
start
just
straight.
want to make.
Let me get a couple of more sips, and let's see where we end up. So thinking about this, right? In all honesty, when I think, thank you, Monica. Thank you for joining us again. It's good to see you as always,
Hey,
and thank you.
Monica,
So
Lucy, Lucy.
the first thing that I have really have to think about, and when I thought about this and it being a year, so we started in our Friday night groups, and I want to shout out to Tracy and Ernisha Hall with the Virginia Black Business Directory, who was in our group. I want to shout out to Michelle Riddick and Saeed Riddick of Riddick Entertainment, two of our show sponsors, who was also in our group. I don't want to forget the Blackwells. I don't want to forget the Nelsons. I don't want to forget John Bratcher, who was a part of the group. So all of those who were there. But what really started it was actually 2 days from now, we actually aired our first intro. And then George Floyd, the whole George Floyd thing kicked in. And we had already been going through, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery. And the genesis of really what I found us to become was really based on that Enough episode with Bernard. And shout out to Bernard Turner out there in Minnesota. And that evolution really kind of really helped, I think, in my opinion, helped us to really set the foundation of what we've become and what we've evolved into. So that was one of the first things, that pain, that anger, the angst that we had during those early nights and early days of developing this platform. We went
We
through
was on
the
fire.
sis.
We was
I
hot.
mean, hot was not
We
even a
was
word.
ready. We
We
was
was like a
suited and
militia. I
booted.
mean, we was like short of a militia. We was
Yeah, we
talking
was suited and
about,
booted, bro. We was ready for war.
you know,
We was over this joint like clicking up. Like,
yo,
yo, they coming. Cause
it
this
was a
was
whole, it
ridiculous.
was,
That
it
was
was a,
such an emotional time. I mean, even though it still is,
hmm
because like you said, it's been a year. That was a really, really emotional time. And
yeah.
it was I didn't know if I was gonna make it. Cause you know how I was on 99.9.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, well, I was worrying about you because you was out there buying all type of arsenal. You was out there like you was in the military for real. And I get it, but it was a scary time. It was a different time. And like I said, this was all within a year.
I was buying. I would listen. My job was like this. My thinking was, and still is,
Right, Lisa.
you're not gonna hurt me. It's not
Yep.
gonna be easy. Like
Yep.
that's just how I mean, because we live in a state that is, in lie.
She had to pray for you. Yeah, so Lisa know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
This was like
absolutely. She
right.
know.
This was like every other night conversation, and then Friday nights it was like 10,000. And then when you not like we was in a group, but we all had that group mind at that time, like really trying to amp up and prepare. We were preparing for the worst. We were preparing for a time that we have never experienced. I can remember, my parents and my uncles and them and some the older or the elders of the family talking about that, you know, we had never seen this.
Right.
And like you say, you used to tell Lisa, call me, let me know she got home safe, right? And she's talking on real facts right there, because that was our thing. If you're going out in the street, make sure you call somebody so we know where you are when you get home. Like that was like
Because
huge.
I
That
was
was
in
like
the streets.
exactly.
Like, listen, we are not going to have
Mm-hmm.
this. Like, that was too much for my brain.
It
And
really
even
was.
though I mean, it's like, you, it wasn't, I don't know what, I don't know. I think it was the combination of the pandemic, you know, and things was just happening back to back, and we
Mm-hmm.
on lockdown, and I'm looking like, are you really in this, and you really standing on this man's neck? Like, okay, this is so smug, this is
Right.
really like that blew my mind, and I just was like, wow, yeah.
Yep.
And it wasn't like he was the first, that we've ever witnessed or anything like that, but that was pretty horrific for me. Yeah, that was a rough
It was.
time.
It was. And so that was one of those things. Like I said, I never thought starting out that I would actually live through. And then you bring up the pandemic. Like who in the hell think
Ruined
so?
my
Well,
life.
I mean,
Ruined.
ruined everybody's life. I mean, shit. The world's life was just took a permanent shit on everybody's life. Like it was just terrible.
It was
And who
horrible. It
and
was
even
bad.
still, like, okay, so I'm just gonna ask. So we're saying that we're coming out of it. Your opinion, and because I know I have mine, we're lying to ourselves. I'm just saying, in my opinion, we're lying to ourselves.
I don't think we as citizens are lying to ourselves. I think that
Okay,
I think that we as a country are being misled.
agreed. Agreed. 200. I think I sit and I watch the news, and the story is being twisted, almost like this pandemic is over. Yet we still know people are still dying. When you look at India and what's going on over in India, who's to say we want I was just gonna say exactly, Lisa, the hoodwinked and bamboozlement of people's mind and ideology of what's really happening. I think it just goes on, and you have to be strong mentally to see through the BS and read through the BS. Hmm. And I will agree to that too, Sharissa, that this may be our normal, our new normal, where we never really get back to that point where it was the good old days, as we like to say,
Hmm.
you know. And like Kamalina says, it's never over because there's always something. Right now, we're just being treated like pincushions. And again, I don't dispute that either. I really don't.
Me either.
Right. It's far from over, like Lisa says. Exactly. Yes. This is our new normal. And so my thing is, I guess I want people to remain, if you're going to, what's the word? Vigilant and what we're doing. Like, don't fall under the haze or the guise of getting comfortable again, because just in that instance, even with this vaccine or the vaccines, why you laughing? Why I'm just saying, like, you can't be fooled by it, right? You just can't be. Hey, Shaniqua, how
Well,
you doing, sis?
hey Nene, it hasn't been
Hmm.
it hasn't, like right now, right as we're learning about the disease, as we learning about this pandemic and this vaccine, um now you have to get a booster, right,
Right,
because the
right.
new variant, but not sure if it's going to be one or two boosters. They're still working it out as it go along. And um, I'm just. I think I'm just with Kamalina. I think that I am just going to hold on to my faith. My
Mm-hmm.
faith. I don't have faith in the government. That's just who I
Mm.
am.
Hmm.
I just and I don't, and I'm not one to push my view on anyone, you
Agreed.
know. Just like if someone gets the vaccine, I know that getting the vaccine was a personal choice for a lot of people, and
Right.
not getting the vaccine is a personal choice
Right.
for a lot of people.
Hmm.
So I'm not one to be either here nor there. If people got it, I have nothing to say. If people don't get it, I don't have anything to say, because I just have a hard time um believing
Hmm.
in the government. Like
Okay.
I just have a hard time with that.
Hmm. So there were a couple of comments in there that I do agree with. So like Kamala said, at the end of the day, the higher power is in control,
Yep.
and I will 200% co-sign on that.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I
Yep.
do
Yep.
agree with you as well, Lisa. I don't the history or the histrionics of our government and its control or interaction with us as society or the subjects or humans or whatever you want to call it has not been good. It's not been 100. There's not a good relationship there. So I have no trust or faith. And like Monica is just saying, I left that up on purpose. I do 200% agree. This is a lifestyle that's being forced on us to live in or die trying.
Yep. Yep.
And
Yep.
that
100%.
I'm with that 200%. And again, I was moving forward, and this is why I'm glad that it came up. Like you said, it's a choice. Um,
Yes, choice.
you know how I felt and how I felt about it. With the vaccine, and it's one of those. I mean, I don't think I've ever made it a secret on the show, but the reality of it is I have to make a choice. I'm being put in a situation to make a choice. I have a family. I
Mm-hmm.
have
Yeah,
uh,
absolutely.
I've got things that I'm invested in and I can lose um if I don't. Same thing if I want to travel or for me in my situation, even if it's to maybe to return to work. This may become a thing that I need to have. Yes. And you're right. And I don't want to speak for everyone, commonly. I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. And I'm just going to talk in the first person and talk about what I know to be for me. But yes, at the end of the day, I think we're all at some point in that same boat, and you're forced to make a decision one way or the other. So I just pray that everyone will continue to move, cautiously, do what's best for you,
And you have to
and
do what's best for you. You have to
and
do what's best for you and
I'm gonna I do want to ask you too though, like what's your thought? And because this is the other thing that I've realized the other day. So I was out, and we have a lot of I'm gonna say those people or them people under the stairs who walk around now with their chest out that I don't have my mask on. Look at me. But yet, and you're right, Carmelina, stay in your prayers because that's where I'm going right now because I needed it the other day when I was out. And I had a person look at me, and before they could say anything, I said, "Don't you dare ask me," because I had my mask on. This person did not. Now, again, I want to say we have the right to agree to disagree, but be respectful of a person's decision.
that's where I'm at with it.
Okay.
Listen, listen, because there's, see, my mind just goes a whole different way. I
Hmm.
don't, first of all, we're put in a position that we don't know who's vaccinated, who's not vaccinated. We're not even sure about the validity of the vaccine. So of
Facts.
course I'm not gonna go maskless. You know what I'm saying? That's just my um you know position,
Right.
right? But if someone is feeling like they have the vaccine, they're tired of the mask, we are being put, and I'm gonna go a little deeper, but we're being put in a situation where we do not have control. I'm not an anti-masker, but for someone who has gotten their vaccines and
Hmm.
they're 99.9%, so they say, safe from
Hmm.
passing away. So how are you to know if this person is just not wearing a mask because they have been vaccinated. So there's no way to tell. So this is the whole scheme of things in this whole chaotic situation, because it's going to be a chaotic situation until it moves to a controlled orderly, right? Because
Say
it's
that
going
again.
to move to a controlled orderly situation, right? But my problem is because I'm going to go with the United States, and I'm just going to go with the history of this government and scare tactics and things like that. So my brain, and this is just me, I don't speak for nobody else, but this is how my brain works. We pay, some people can't even um, pay for cancer treatment because it's so expensive.
Right.
Healthcare is cutting that off, right? We
Me either.
have people who are struggling with diabetes medication, right?
Yep.
We have people way before the pandemic who have real serious illnesses that, that has been around for decades, that we don't have cure to, but to get that type of treatment is so expensive to live. And
Look.
you're going to give me a vaccine for free, right?
Right. Right.
And
Because
then
you
you're
gotta
going
take
to
my
offer
word.
me beer, free beer, free donuts, free fried chicken, for all the diseases that all
Yep.
this can give me, that
Yep.
I'm not going to be able to afford. So I mean, my mind just works a different way. The big picture, the controlling, because you don't have an end plan. Because what is the plan? Because I don't know you, you don't know me, but if you have a vaccine and I don't, and you're maskless and I'm maskless, like what kind of chaotic situation we get ready to be in? Because here we are now with the CDC acting like um acting like a stressed out mom or something, because it's just like, wear the mask, don't wear the mask, man, wear it on Tuesdays, wear it on Thursdays,
Right.
don't wear it in public, wear it on this, wear it on, so it's
It's
just
it
like,
is. It is. And
I
you speak on something that, you know, right there I was going to,
don't.
because that's where I was going. Coming, I swear, Carmelina, you be right on point. You be in my head. Because I was waiting for her to pick, because this is where I was going with it. Because me and you talked about it. It's free. Wait a minute. Free? Free from this government. You want you want me to take that twice? Man, look,
Can't
I
even
don't
get,
know.
as a woman, we can't even get feminine products free,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right?
Look, you touched on a couple of
Real.
things even in your statement. You talk about feminine I mean, even as a so I'm diabetic. And you want to give me something free that, I know if I didn't, I'm thankful that I'm one of the few that has, some form of coverage. But like one of the
Let's
medications when it
go
first
back
came,
with that.
right, right.
Lucy,
She
come
right.
on, girl, free.
She I mean she right. One way you gonna pay for it, whether it be direct. But again, I don't know if I want to pay for it with my health because I'm already dealing with a health issue. But then you want to give me something else for free that I'm paying out. That when I saw one of these medications, the price tag on one of them, I was like, well, what y'all got less? What's down at the bottom of the list that'll still do the same thing? And I got coverage. But you want to stick me with something that, and again, I really had to get out my head. We even talked about it. You go to some of these places, like, I want to go to Africa one day and I want to go back to and different places that I want to go to. And when I really thought about it, talking to people that have gone, well, they like, well, you got to get like these 2,000 vaccinations and whatever to go there. You don't even know what the hell they sticking you in with when you go out of the country. So then I had to really think about, well then maybe this vaccine can't be that bad because I don't know what the hell I'm getting there either.
Well, the only thing that I do know is that you don't really get any vaccines. Now, the yellow fever is just one that you will get
Hmm.
if you travel to Africa. You have to have the
Okay,
yellow,
but you get
and
about
that
12 shots. right? You get about 12 different shots to go. Like, let's. Do I
No,
know what's a
it's
no
not.
smoke shot?
You know, it's
I,
not
I'm
supposed to.
just saying.
But see,
I know
people
it's more
think
than two.
people think that, right? So
Mhm.
when you go into different countries and stuff like that, I get certain things in that aspect just because of immunity and placement in the world and what our
Okay.
bodies are used to and what
Okay.
we're not used to. That's why we
Fair
get
enough.
malaria pills, and things like that, and
Mhm.
maybe yellow fever vaccine and stuff. But other than that, listen, we just gotta pray. We gotta stay faith. We gotta stay prayed up. We gotta stay close to our gods and
Mm.
know that this world is not our goal. Our
It's
goal
really
is on
not.
the other side, right?
It really is. It really
So
is.
we
And
can't. Yeah.
well, that those were the couple of things that came to my mind. Now I don't know for you, was there something different, that you have maybe come across or wanted to share that you in your life, that you've lived through? Because I see you pondering like
Listen,
you don't even want to get in this double dutch game right now. You just like, man,
you
hug
see
us.
me. I told you, like, I'm over here, like, because
'Cause I know that look.
I done lived through a lot. I'm thanking God for all my travels. But let's see. What did I live through? I was at the start of hip hop. Let's start
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Talk like
Hey.
that. I was at the
Hey.
start of hip hop. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna date myself. I was there with the hip hop. Listen, I'm a pioneer out here in these streets.
Right. And for y'all who don't know, go back and check what was it? We had the female rappers joint, and we had the DMV, the Texas episode. Y'all can go back at least and spit a few bars,
I
and
did spit a few
it,
bars, like
right,
I
yeah,
had to
you
let
spit.
people know, like listen.
She went on ahead and spit a few. What we got commonly a lemon balsam and what's that? Olive leaf pills supposed to be good for getting diabetes under control. I'm not a doctor. Okay, I got to try that. I haven't heard that one before. I'm always down for trying to do anything I can to
Holistic, yep.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, get myself off them pills.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Uh
Lisa, what
so
you laughing at? You know I was spitting back then, girl. What?
yeah, yeah, yeah. If y'all haven't already, take some time, go back, check those episodes out. Lisa was in there spitting balls. I can't wait to see what she does when we come back, because we coming back with the male rappers. We haven't left the men out, but we're going to come back with that before this season is out, and we'll talk about five men diet. Hey, yeah, diet. Hey, I see. Here's the problem, Lisa.
Please,
So
Jesus.
right. So here's the problem with that. So okay, I'll definitely let you know. So here's the problem with the diet thing. Right, is this time of year we get around summertime and everybody got a barbecue, and everybody, auntie or grandma and them can cook something. Right, and it's always something that's not good for you, but it's a staple at the barbecue. And it's usually somebody's potato salad. It could be somebody's mac and cheese. God forbid if you still got somebody running around here making them baked beans, the real baked beans with the diabetic sugar in it. That really, you laughing because you
Listen,
know
I'm
what I'm
already
talking about.
stressed out when I seen diet because look, 2019, I was on my game. I lived through my personal trainer. I mean, I was living my best life. I turned 50. I lost 60 pounds, and then bam, COVID. I'm up in here eating potato chips and damn donuts.
That was the perfect American diet when you first wake up in the morning. You know what I'm
I
saying?
worked so hard to lose that daggone weight.
Exactly, Lisa. It's always that. It's always the barbecue. Then Thanksgiving, New Year's, and Christmas and birthdays all come around. You ain't never lied. It ain't never good. Never good. And you're right, Monica. Food is nobody's friend. Oh yeah. See, everybody know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's always an excuse. It's always an excuse, Lisa. You always got
Look,
to make up one. I'll
and
do it tomorrow.
listen, let me
I'll do
tell
it
you
tomorrow.
something. The excuse was that damn pandemic because I swear you could not, I don't know. We don't want to talk about it. I'm still
Look,
traumatized with the
I ain't gonna lie
fucking
to you because
pandemic.
every now and then I get up in the morning, instead of making my shake. my protein shake. I do the same thing. If I have to go into the office, I'll be like, damn the shake this morning. I'm stopping off at Dunkin' Donuts. I'm getting me a blueberry donut, not one but two, with an extra large coffee, and I'm going into work. I'm all the way up on 1,000. I'm so amped up when I walk in. So much sugar and caffeine running through me. COVID ain't nothing, man. COVID ain't nothing been nothing
Man,
but a
COVID
problem.
is some shit because
Yeah.
listen here, I was on a good path. I was living my best life.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna get
Yeah.
back up. I saw you coming, leader. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm about to make a comeback.
Yeah. Everybody put it on your schedule.
You see, I'm
Like,
stressed out, y'all. You see, I'm holding my head like I'm about to make a comeback.
mm-hmm. Yep. And see, that's what. So Lisa Jones, I will say. So my wife has really been hell bent these last 2 weeks. I think I've got more fruit in this house. I can open up my own bodega because we got so much fruit in this house. Lord knows that I don't know what to do with it. I can only blend so much of it. I can make but so many smoothies with it, and every time I turn around, there's still there's still more
Piles
fruit.
of it. Well, she
Yeah.
don't buy nothing in moderation.
Hell no,
Look,
not my wife. Not my wife. Jeez, man. It's been a struggle. So I agree with you. So I will give a historical thing, something that many of us probably, and these things happen so fast and they go. But the only reason why I bring it up because at the time, yeah, yeah, listen to the missus. I'm learning, Lisa. I'm learning. Keeps me out of the doghouse. Keeps me in my bed. Uh, 9/11.
mm.
That was a time, and I only bring that up,
Oh, we all lived through that. That was
right?
oof,
Something we all lived through, right?
oof.
Now, I will say, as bad and as dark as it was, and I don't know, maybe this was my experience. I don't know if it was yours. And the only negative that I found was even though it seemed like as a nation we came together, but the ugliness that was still underneath it was the hatred that we had towards people from the Middle East. And again, though, I don't know if that's because we were trying to, not we, our country builds up these enemies in our minds. However, though, I think that was one of the few times that I can think, no matter whether you were white or black, as an American, that you were proud and you felt a sense of we can possibly move together as one, and it was a small window. Now I may be oblivious, but that's how I felt during that
I didn't
short window
feel
of time.
that way.
You didn't feel that way?
No.
Okay.
But
Hey,
I know people that did. Not to
yeah.
invalidate your feelings,
Hmm.
but I know people who were feeling like we were, united because we were in
Hmm.
shock, like this happened and everything. And it was a short window,
Hmm.
but as you and I, we are New Yorkers. But I guess I didn't have the time
Hmm.
to process any of that because my mom was actually supposed to be in that building because she was retired and everything and she had to recertify for her rent and
Hmm.
everything and I don't even ever know my mom to oversleep ever.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
I got one phone call in that day, one,
Mm.
and she answered, and
Uh,
that was it. And I couldn't get it. I couldn't get back a hold. The phone lines was down. We couldn't
yep.
get a hold of anyone.
You know,
She
it's
said, "How
funny you
about?"
mention it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Asian. I'm gonna come back to that one as well because I do want to talk about that. I think that's a great point. You mentioned a good thing. Yeah, exactly, Sharisa. That's what
yes,
I was
it
going to
was.
say.
I felt
That
like
was God.
because
Because my neighbor at
when
the time, she worked in the Pentagon too, and she was supposed to be in at work that day, and she too ran late that morning, getting
mm-hmm,
out, getting out of bed and getting to work,
mm-hmm,
and she, I don't want to say thank goodness she didn't have to go through some of that pain and that
mm-hmm.
suffering and loss on that level. And yes, Kamalina, you 100% nothing but the blood of Jesus on that one.
I am telling you. And I got one phone call through, and she was like, "It's something happening because we in Brooklyn." And she was like, "I see black smoke," and I'm like, "Mom, the towers," and she was like, "What, what?" and that
Mm-hmm.
was it. And I couldn't that, but I knew she was safe. I knew she was home, but trying to
Right.
get down because I worked in Springfield at the time, me and Michelle,
Mm-hmm.
and we were one of the last cars that were able to get through going south because we actually, when we looked out the window, coming up that from the old bridge, rather from
Right.
Springfield, the thing,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
when we saw it. We was like,
Mm.
what the heck? And then they said Pentagon. We was like, we gotta go. My son was in elementary school, and we went to the school. They said no, we're not letting the kids out or nobody in, and
Yep.
that was
Yeah.
the part that, because
Yep.
you didn't know what was happening, and we lived so close to Quantico, you could hear all of these, planes and all of this
Mm.
stuff, and it was just so, it was a very, very, because you didn't know what was going to happen next.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow, at least I smelled it in my. I can only imagine. Now I can't even imagine because I will say, um, after it, same thing being from New York at the time, being down here. My wife and I knew some people that passed away, and we actually went up. And this was probably, I want to say maybe 8 or 9 months after, and to walk downtown, going towards the Twin Towers, just to see the soot and the building trash that was still blown back inside all of the buildings and coming up out of the subway. The smell the smell of death that was still in the air then was amazing. And yeah, you're right. Everybody, I remember same thing like you, Lisa. So I used to work right there, right down from Eisenhower Avenue,
Mm-hmm.
and I watched the plane literally come out of the sky from our office building. We had a conference room that faced that
Mm-hmm.
way, and I'm watching the plane after it hit the towers come down into the Pentagon, and I'm telling everybody I'm on the phone, and the only phone that worked back then was Nextel, had Nextel
Mm-hmm.
phones. And
Mm-hmm.
I remember calling my wife, and I was like, "Yo, I don't care what the fuck you doing, and I don't care what nobody say to you. Get in your car right the fuck now and go home." And she's like, "What?" I said, "Woman, if you ask me one more question," and all I know is she hung up on me, and I was just like, "Yo," because
Mm-hmm.
you just watching it, it
It
was
was horrible.
exactly, it was horrible and
It was
unbelievable,
horrible.
and you
Because
never lied.
you couldn't, like, all right, so you sitting there, and I remember we were in the break room, and we were eating breakfast, and I
Mm-hmm.
forgot what show, or we maybe watching Good Morning America or
Mm-hmm.
something was
Mm-hmm.
on. And then all of a sudden it was like, you see it and you see it. I said, that's New York. I
Yep.
look. I said,
Yep.
what is that? And you couldn't, your eyes saw it, but your brain wasn't able to
You couldn't
register.
fathom. You couldn't fathom
I
what was going
couldn't
on.
fathom. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, what is going on? And then when that second plane hit, I said, oh no, I'm getting that. I got to
I'm
go.
gonna tell
You
you
know?
what did it for me. The one, what was the one that they claimed that they shot down? That was the one
In
you talking
Pennsylvania.
the in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it was for me. I was sitting there and I was saying to them, I said, "Look, DC next," and they was looking at me like I was talking. I said, "Look, they done already hit New York." I said, "If they taking a plane down in Pennsylvania, we don't really know where that plane was going." Right,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of us had the radio on, and we
Mm-hmm.
all thought it was a movie. We all
Right.
everybody thought it was a movie.
What is going on?
Right. And I remember when the plane went down in Philadelphia, that's when I was, called my wife, like telling her, get in the car, just go.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, and literally I'm standing there watching, like I said, from the conference room, and I'm watching the plane just, it's like, it's just, yeah, yeah, I'm like, there's no plane that just casually comes out of the sky. It's not near
Over
the
for
airport.
over 395.
Right. You
That
understand what I'm
that
saying? Like,
went straight over
mm,
395.
no plane just does that. And when it hit the ground, I mean, literally, like I said, we were literally a couple of miles, you could feel the whole ground shake. And man, look, at that point in time, I was like, well, look, I guess I lost my job because New York kicked in. I was in my car.
We
I
were
was
too.
out the, you understand what I'm saying? I
Don't
was
know
down
what's
the
going
road.
on. I'm standing in front of school, and they
Mm-hmm.
like, the police is surrounding the school, and they like,
Mm-hmm.
no kids going. And I'm like, look, so what do you get ready to do? Separate us? I don't went ballistic in front of school.
What?
Like, hey, they was like, come back, because we literally were there early. Like, they was
Mm-hmm.
like, come back. And I was just like, okay, this is crazy.
For real. It is one of those like y'all can catch me, yeah, all the way in Maryland when the ping on. Yeah, you can see it all over
Mm-hmm.
the beltway. All
Mm-hmm.
over Right. It's like right. Time to go. It was long time to go because they were still talking when All I know is they might have been saying, "Where's Damon?" Damon was in the car already, man. Fuck y'all. Peace
I
out.
was
Keep your
out.
job.
I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
out.
exactly. So
Yeah.
one on a
We made
brighter
it.
side, yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
made it. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
thank the Lord. It was
Mm-hmm.
another plan. On a lighter note, some of the things that I do want to share, and I think a lot of us would never believe, when you was a kid, we had a black president. Okay, we had the Obama, we had Mr. Obama, President Obama, we had the fabulous first family.
Mm-hmm.
Never thought we would see that, and I
Mm-hmm.
will even say, and don't get mad at me because I'm not a Harris fan, but I am honored and blessed to say we see a sister as a vice president. Never thought we would see that in my lifetime, for
Mm-hmm.
real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
So those were two epic moments that I will say that in my life, right? Or shit, Lisa, thank you. Real
Mm-hmm.
president, stand up outside of that bogus dictator. That I mean, the guy that we I did I say dictator? Yeah, that guy.
Yes.
I did. Yeah, Clump, who was in office. So we've lived, yeah, black excellence without question. Um, not at all. Uh, she can go back. I don't know. I don't know if Lisa feels like I do. I don't know if I want to entertain that one. Do I want to go down that rabbit hole?
No.
No, we don't want to go down. Okay. Boom. All right. Lee, you got the
You
job. Okay.
got the job.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. Black excellence and all of that. Yes, love to see it. Never thought I would see that in a million years, coming from the struggle that we had. Wish I can find the information, but the 16th president was a black man, but was killed. Dave, hmm, really? Okay, I might have to
Mm.
dig into that one, Kamalina, because again, in America, there's nothing that would surprise me now. There's nothing that would surprise me at all. Uh, okay, Harris can go back where she came from. Look, like I said, now Lisa told me don't go down that rabbit hole. You talking my language. This could be a whole nother episode. Maybe,
You said
maybe
you was
you
going to
can.
keep it light.
All right, I'm going to the next comment. Yeah, Lisa got the job all day, all day. Yes, uh-huh. I'm being told, yes, true. She's right. Agreed. Same here. Okay. So I'm gonna keep it light. We're not gonna go down the rabbit hole tonight. So while we have our audience, is there anything that you all would like to share, whether it be social, historical, uh, technological,
Listen,
anything?
technological. You old, bruh.
Yeah. Well,
You
what do we call
remember
it?
a typewriter? You had a beeper,
Oh,
pager.
son, Sky Pager. Sky Pager in the building. That's when you walk around with the Sky Pager. You was doing
Listen,
everything.
I said typewriter. My granddaughter said, "What's that, Grandma?" I was
I don't
like,
even know if they use those. I think you get punished now if you even use those. Do
"I
they even
did
exist?
we? Could you? You know, did nobody go uses a typewriter? That's old. You know,
I
that's
haven't.
like
I
a
haven't.
rotary dial phone. Like who uses that?
I haven't seen. Oh, we got. I did. Oh, I don't know about that one. Yeah. About. Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah. At least I'm with you. I'm sweating because I don't. I vaguely remember the typewriter. Yep. Sky Page in the building all day long. That was my joint. Thought it was hot then. So let's go back to the Sky Page then, right? All right. So
I don't
this
know
might
what
be okay. So okay, I got a two way. Got the two way up in there. No doubt. No doubt. So a lot of people might because I don't, do they even? I'll be honest. My building is one of the few buildings. Oh, MySpace to Facebook. True, true, true.
MySpace. Ooh,
MySpace,
child.
MySpace. That's a good one. That's a good one. Ooh, floppy. Oh, wow, floppy disk. I forgot all about floppy disk to Bluetooth now. Wow, I forgot about that one. I really did. I really did. Yep, had a beeper. Oh, I went down the rabbit. Yeah, that's okay, Lisa. We'll come. I might have to have you come join us one night, and we'll talk about that. Because Lisa said she don't want me to start no trouble. Right. I digress. Walk away. Like you might have to put your cup down and walk away for a minute, and then come back. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, not the party lines. Yo,
Ooh,
yo,
Carolina.
yo. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, not another throwback.
Not the
Walkmans.
Sony Walkman.
Oh my God, that's a throwback. Oh, yeah, 8-track tapes. 8-track tapes. Yo,
Oh,
those were the
somebody
Yes, that right there was
Let me
hot
tell you,
dog.
Carmelita, that's
Hmm?
like you was living like diamond in the back, sardine.
What? Hey!
With that big old deuce in the corner.
What?
And
What?
I don't know nothing about that.
What?
I
You don't
grew
know
up
about that
with that.
225, son? Yes,
I don't
indeed.
know about that.
No doubt.
I
Oh, we got
grew up
call waiting.
in the
Yo,
freeway.
yo, you thought you was doing something. You had call waiting. You standing in your mama kitchen and you talk about you
Listen,
hear that boop. You be like, oh, hold on a
hold
second.
on.
Hold
Somebody
on.
on the line. We need to hey. Oh, y'all got two
Right,
way.
y'all rich now. Y'all got two way. Y'all rich. Wow, yo, MP3s, yo, damn,
Yeah.
wow, MP3 seem old now. We on MP4 and all that type of stuff now, man. It's crazy.
We was
It's
on the
off.
record players that Miss Dana took it back to
What's happening, Andrea? Yo, she hit with the A trap, son. Yeah, with the diamond in the
yeah,
back, son.
whoa.
What? She took it way back one now. That was a good
She
one.
took it way
Yeah, and
back.
your mom's had to deuce in the quarter. Yo, everybody, yo. Yeah. That's what's up, yo. That's what's up. Hey, record players are making a comeback now.
Yeah.
Everybody's really loving the record
Yeah.
players.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was a good one. Really good one. What else we got
But
up
you
in here?
remember when the record player was inside the long case, like the long
Yep,
case, yep, like it was
exactly.
big and it was
You,
down there. Okay,
you had the coffin and everything. Yep. Yeah,
I'm
I'm
48
48
and
and
down.
down. Okay. All right. No problem. That was my son. You started saying got him back. What? Okay, Andre, you know what we do. You know how we do. Rounding on people because they line with vision. Okay. No doubt. No doubt. For
You
real.
ain't got two way.
Oh, not the cable, but I do remember the
Oh
cable
my
back, the
goodness!
cable
And
boxes.
wait, you remember because you used to have to switch it.
Yes. Yo, for real, son. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the record players is on the way
Yeah, and
back. I
they
wish I would have
kind
kept
of coming
ours.
back.
I
Yes,
wish we would have
let's
kept
get
ours,
to
yo.
it
Oh,
now.
somebody
No,
say Beta. Yo, Beta was the rich one because that's yo. You had to get the VCR because you couldn't afford Beta. Isn't that funny?
listen.
And Beta went out that quick.
Invader came and it went up when that VCR came. We got our VCR from TSS.
Yo, TSS, yo, that's another throwback store. TSS, yo, for real, Andre, that was
She
everybody's song.
said dominant back was
Hey, that was everybody's song, yo, back in the day coming up. Yo, three-way combos, exactly. No, that's a good one too. Hi-Fi.
I don't
You
know
had to
what
have you had to have hi-fi before you even got the Wi-Fi. You got the console. Yo, I remember that. You had to have the console, no doubt. Oh, and this one here. Oh, I skipped. So WHT for those in New York, that's when you was stealing cable. You was getting the bootleg cable. That's when you had they had the late night sex at 12 o'clock, and you was getting it all grainy. And that goes the Carmelina joint where yo, you had the rabbit ears. You had to have the rabbit. Somebody had to hold the rabbit ears. Yo, like stand right there, hold it right there, hold it right there. Don't move, don't move. Yo, for real. Okay, no doubt. TSS for
oh.
real. Oh, another one. Sam Goody. Yo, Sam Goody was running things in New York back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Goody was everywhere. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
hang on. Oh, yes. Okay, so this is when you really had to break it down when your rabbit ear game wasn't really tight no more. You had to get the hanger. You had to put the
Listen.
hanger in it,
And
and
put
then
the aluminum
aluminum foil.
foil. Okay? Put the aluminum
Yo,
foil
foil
for
on top of
that.
that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's when your game got better because you got tired of standing and holding the rabbit ears. You know what I mean? That was crazy. Yo, Woolworth was another one. Yeah, exactly. Everybody screaming on that TSS. Um, yeah, exactly. When you was the remote and one leg up, exactly.
Wait. You was
Mhm.
the remote. You was everything. You was
For real. Yep. Exactly. Yep. The intercom. Yeah, you had to. That was bootleg. That's when you
Lily.
was getting it.
I don't remember that.
That's what it's bootleg all day long. So I was going to bring up this one, yes, because I don't know how many people. You remember when payphone was a dime? You could find a payphone on every corner, and you can find it for a dime. Now you got payphone. You use your credit card. Like, well, what the hell just happened? Yep, add the hang in the fall. Exactly, no doubt. Right, and face it in the right direction. It had to be the right direction. After a while, you knew at a certain time of the day, as the sun came up or went down, you knew like the dial on the clock or which way to turn that the rabbit is exactly. Yo, now for real, now ladies, I don't know what kid did like now ladies,
Oh,
like
okay. So Lisa Jones is about to get on this with Costa Rican when it comes to candy and old
oh
school.
oh
Yeah, she
oh
about to run that whole list down. Not the
another good one.
Atari, correct?
Atari, yes, I
Mm.
remember the Atari. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes. Hey, Yvette, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Good seeing you.
Hey E.
Uh
Yeah,
oh. Oh,
I
she
wasn't
breaking
a
down.
candy. Look,
Chico
Chico
sticks and lemon
sticks,
heads.
lemon heads.
I remember the lemon
But
heads.
see, I
Yo, those are
wasn't
my
a
joints.
candy person. Give me a Kit Kat. I was good.
Mm. Now, Carmelina, the payphones are still working in my building. We still got them. 50 cent a call though. They 50 cent now. 50 cent a call. At least she on it for real. Oh, Pac
Yeah,
Man, good one. Pac Man, I don't That's still a classic though. I don't care if you can find
yeah,
a Pac Man,
that was me.
Miss Pac
But
Man.
that's
Yo,
when we used to have game spots where you would
right,
go.
the arcades and everything, the real
Look, I can't
arcades. Yeah,
even.
yeah, yeah. Okay, like right, Coleco and all that. Okay, yep, the Chico stick in the building. Oh, the penny candy. Yo, I swear, yeah, y'all too.
Ooh,
Y'all on it right there.
Lucy.
Yeah, yeah, the penny candy. That was it right there. Woo! Not no. Oh man, Nokia. I forgot about the Nokia phones and the Nextel with the chirp chirp. I forgot about that, yo. For real. Oh, slapstick caramel. Yeah, caramel. Yeah, caramel. Yep, same. I remember that.
Yeah, yeah. See, and I wasn't big on candy.
That was one of those things. Coming up, just being able, you got a little loose change in your pocket. You think you're doing something, and you get the
Hmm.
penny can right candy fish. Exactly.
Now that was
Yep.
one. Yeah, I did eat
Yep.
Swedish
The
fish. Yeah,
Swedish fish was
I did
everything.
eat that. Yeah.
You had whenever you had a little change in your pocket, you go to the candy store and that penny candy, 50 cent, man. You run around with a whole pocket full of candy. I mean, that
Right.
was a great thing. Oh, cherry drops. I do remember
I
cherry
told you she
drops.
was gonna come strong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Costa Rica gonna
I,
go.
I was more. I was all about the Boston
Not
baked beans.
Alexander the Great.
I remember those exactly, exactly, no doubt. What else
Yeah.
we got? Oh, now
Now.
I don't know if I should tell this story about this RC cola because I almost lost my life. Um, buying the wrong soda during my wife when my wife was pregnant.
Not squirrel nuts.
Yo,
Okay, go
squirrel
ahead.
nuts.
I'm sorry, Dave. Go ahead.
No, no,
Proceed.
look. So I made a mistake. My wife was pregnant. So her two biggest things, Mr. Softy, can't go wrong with Mr. Softy, Mr.
Oh
Softy ice cream truck.
boy.
And when that music came, yo, you had to go get Mr. Softy. Yeah, Boston baked beans. Oh yeah, right. You were straight up out the movie. It's the ice cream man, money, throw down some money. Yeah, that was straight up. Yeah, you was all after that. Yep, Cherry Chans. I remember Cherry Chans. That's an old school one. I vaguely remember those. I vaguely remember
So
that.
the
Hmm. Oh, you see, so my mother. Okay, so I was an RC Cola fan, somewhat. Uh, Alexander the grapes, which were great.
mm-hmm.
I like those too. Yep. I used to burn my throat though. No doubt, no doubt. So my wife was pregnant, and her thing was either Haagen Dazs ice cream, rum raisin, or Coke. So one night, oh wow, candy eggs. Forgot about those. Forgot
Damn,
about those.
E. Mm.
Yeah, forgot about those. And one night I go, so I don't know if anybody, living, you remember Pathmark. So I
Mm-hmm.
go run the Pathmark, and they didn't have no Coke, but there was RC Cola. So I picked up the RC Cola and ice cream. Oh, paper food stamps. Another blast.
Oh, come on, girl.
No, yeah, another blast. Yes, another good one. Another good one. Yes. Yeah, kids today probably don't even know what that is. If you
Look,
ain't
what
getting
the
that
fuck?
EBT card,
You had to tear
what?
that joint out?
Yo, real for real. Get, don't rip it, don't tear it. Get it right. You know what I mean? Yo, I so long story short, I go home, I bring home the ice cream and the cherry, I mean the RC cola. And no
Mm-hmm.
sooner than she sips it, this woman sits up like she about to cut me. And she looks me dead in my eye and says to me, "What the fuck is this? This is not Coke." And I'm saying to myself, "Babe, it's Coke." She's like, this is not Coke.
It's
Oh, why is
coke-ish.
no, yo? She said, I'm pregnant, I'm aggravated, and I'm uncomfortable, and right now I'm pissed off with you. So take this shit wherever you got it from. You go out and you get me some Coke. I like a little kid with like a dog with his tail between his legs. Went on a hunt and found this woman some Coke. Well, who knew? I thought they all taste the same, but guess not. Never want to
Yeah.
go to the store with him, but I went shopping for him at Big Off. Hey, that's right. Look, everybody at some point. Yeah, right. Well, Lisa, thank you, Lisa. There was a lot of prayerful days in my life. Yeah, I'm
But
still.
listen, the full bag of 25-cent potato chips. Now I saw that in the comments. That used to be a thing. You got a full bag of chips for a quarter. Now you could pay 99 cents, 4.99, and you
Yep.
getting a half a bag or
It's a bag
not
of
even
air.
half.
You got a bag of air. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Not the
indeed.
government cheese.
So look,
The cheese
look,
blocks.
yo. Now that was some of. Look, keep it real. Keep it real. That government cheese was some of the best damn cheese. Look,
How did
between
you? I didn't like it.
you
So I
didn't.
know that a lot of people think that it was the best cheese, but it never melted.
That's what I like it because it was
How
nice
did it
and gooey.
melt?
It got
How
just
did
got
you?
go. It didn't melt. It just got gooey.
Yeah.
It didn't melt. It just goo. It just got gooey. Right. Hashtag free cheese. Exactly.
Free
That was a
cheese.
highlight. Just got gooey. Right. Exactly. Sharissa. It's life. Yeah, you're right. It didn't melt. It probably wasn't even real cheese. We know this, but it got
But
nice
it
and
came,
gooey.
and there used to be a block of it in that brown thing. Take the top off and
Yep.
everything.
Yeah. It was the best thing. Oh, and right, the free food with the black and white label. So like where we were, it had the no frills.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was black and
yeah,
white labels. You
yeah,
was really doing
yeah,
good. You was
yeah,
doing well.
yeah, yeah.
Was it really cheese then? Yeah. Hey, look, we called it cheese, child, the child of mine. Uh, we don't
No,
know.
Anna, we don't know what it is. It was not of this world.
Right, Monica, you right. There was,
Not of
and
this world.
you can cut the thickest slices you wanted.
Because how you gonna cut that as a child cutting that cheese for 900 G's?
Yo, for real, son. That was like the
No,
best
Anna,
thing
it was
ever.
not cheese. We don't know what it was. It was a mystery substance.
Yeah, look, we made it through with it though. It was quite all right.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, and let me tell you something. You know, cheese already constipates you. You eat that government cheese, then you ain't going to. See you on
Yeah.
Tuesday. See you on
Yeah, I got some problems. Yeah,
we
y'all don't
got
come look for me.
problems.
I'll come look for y'all. Don't come look for me. I'll come look for y'all. For real.
But
That
I
was the
couldn't
greatest though.
understand. I was like, why are we getting this? As a child, I was just like, why are we
Mm.
getting it? And my mama used to make grilled cheese. She put that thing in
Yo.
everything. Like,
So
wow, don't
you
you
know what I'm talking about.
don't you work?
See, that's why you scarred. You scarred because you had so much of that cheese. That's exactly what it was, you know?
Yeah.
That went on everything. Oh, wow.
She
Old English
listen.
and Cisco.
Well, listen. That's Cisco.
Yo,
Listen here. I don't.
yo, Cisco and OE.
I think they stopped. They took that off the market.
Or the Cisco?
Yeah.
I
Did
know
they
in New York.
stop selling that?
I found it one time. Oh, not pink champagne. Damn. You really going back.
Well, that
So
was my joint. That pink champagne.
you
Yeah,
thought look.
I was known to get me a look. Alicia said she loved it. Oh, girl, love it.
Yes indeed. Yes indeed. Oh my goodness. So I used to have Cisco for breakfast. That was like
She said the bacon grease cans on the stove. Oh my
hey,
god.
yo, now that's real talk. Now, look,
That I don't even know if that is like that's a black mother thing from the ages.
that
Cause
was
we
in my
had
house.
Crisco. Like I just see
Okay,
somebody said Crisco. We had Crisco.
look, I'm not gonna lie. My mama would strain it to get all of the bits out of it, bacon bits, whatever it was, and keep it. We went from the Folgers coffee can to the Maxwell House coffee can to a gold right. You know exactly all the coffee cans. Exactly. Yes, and
Not
Ripple. Ripple
Ripple.
did exist. It did.
Oh,
My uncle used to drink Ripple. That was before you got the 2020 the Mad Dog Thunderbird and all that.
the Mad Dog.
Ripple, yeah,
That's
Mad
when they
Dog,
was
Mad Dog.
singing. That Ripple had them
Yeah.
singing.
No doubt, no doubt.
He said that grease was fire. Yeah,
Yeah, it
that
was.
Crisco was no good. That Crisco was no
Uh
good. That was some good chicken though, but who Lord Jesus, that was lard. That was lard.
for real. Hey, look, so Colt 45,
I
I'm gonna keep it real, was nasty as hell. But we only drank it because Billy D was selling it. Let's just keep it real. All right, so
Oh, my mother and that spam girl.
yo,
I'm being triggered right now. Where's the
yo,
therapist lady from last week?
yo, for real,
Look,
because
I'm
I'm
triggered
I'm with
today.
you on that one. Spam, and
I
what's the other
can't.
one? We used to call it bully beef.
Oh, that
Hat
one, that one in the
corned beef
I know what you're talking
hash.
about. That pot,
The corn,
that corn.
yeah.
Mm,
Oh my god, yeah, nightmares, nightmares.
no,
That's when you know.
no,
That's when you knew things was bad in the house. That these next
right,
2 weeks was gonna be rough. Exactly.
right,
Yeah,
right.
exactly. We
No,
we all we all
right.
knew for that one.
I couldn't deal with
Okay, so
that.
right, Everclear. So that's when you thought you was doing something. That's when you got a little bit old enough and you thought you could drink. I don't mess with Everclear because he hurts. He really hurts the body. Uh, I enjoyed him one summer, and I think I had blood alcohol poisoning, and that shit hurts. It
I
hurts
think
really
they
bad.
really did take that Cisco off the market. I think they had to stop selling Cisco.
I know at one point they said they did, but when
Corned
we
beef
was up,
hash. Yeah, that's
right,
what
that's
they did.
exactly what it was. Right, yep, bully beef, yeah, corned beef hash, exactly. Oh, corned beef, yeah. See, so Lisa, you in my wheelhouse when that's when I knew certain things on the menu meant that the house was short for the next 2 weeks. If we saw any type of corned beef hash, spam, or if there was white rice and some form of bean, whether it was a white bean, a red bean, a
Neck
lima bean,
bones,
right?
neck bones,
Whatever you knew
lima
that it
beans,
was right.
black eyed
you knew,
peas.
you knew that the next 2 weeks in the house is going to tighten up your belt because we just getting by these next 2 weeks. Thankful for it, but yeah, it was tough.
Mm.
Yeah, every now and then I still rock a little Everclear, certain drinks. Hey, you're right, Lisa. That's what it was all about. You showed on dinner. Dinner had to be quick and keep the kids belly full. Chip beef.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. That I don't know why. Just reading that and saying it,
this
my
gay. I'm
mouth.
telling you, y'all triggering me. I need a therapy session. Y'all are triggering me.
That one right
Oh
there just made
no.
my mouth. Uh,
Mm,
no, not feeling that
mm,
one at all.
mm.
Oh, cornbread. Okay, see, I like that's when you elevated though, because then like you
Yeah,
were
that's corned beef, not
right,
that corned beef hash. You talking about
right,
a corned beef, a cured piece of
right,
beef
acute, right,
cooked with
exactly,
cabbage. You talking about
right.
that corned beef hash that came out the can that when you turned it upside down, it melt because it was jelly. It came out jellified or some shit.
exactly, exactly, for real. Hey, Kool-Aid, Monica, no doubt, and it had to be like syrup. If it wasn't like syrup, then it wasn't no good. Never heard of chip beef? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna say don't buy it. Don't listen to
Let's keep
anybody
it.
that's yeah. Keep it
Let's
moving.
save yourself.
Keep
Save
it moving.
yourself.
Keep it moving.
Hmm.
And then brisket is definitely on the higher end
That
of
was
things.
older when you was, you
Right.
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said
Exactly.
Everclear started making money.
Right there with you, Sharissa. Been there too. Almost lost my life over a summer messing with that guy Everclear. Yeah, exactly. With the lard at the bottom. That's it. You know exactly what it is. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. Too much for me, y'all. And I'm pretty sure there are so many other things that we can sit here and talk about and go on about all night long. And
Cause
here
y'all
comes
upper
another.
Pacific
Yeah,
fried
now
chicken.
this one.
Okay. All
Now,
right. Come
and I don't
on.
know. I don't know about in other neighborhoods and other communities across the country. Haven't had this pleasure, but this one right here, Yeah, growing up in New York, every neighborhood had like one. Everybody had their own famous Chinese restaurant that they went to in their neighborhood, and
Right.
you had to get those fried. See, livers I like. I wasn't big on gizzards, but the livers, man, from the Chinese spot, the hot sauce, man, is the best thing. Peanut snake cakes, peanut snack cakes. Boy, I've been the liquor starting to get in.
I
Um,
never heard of that.
I've never. I was going to say I've never heard of that, and I was going to ask. I might have to look into those because I don't remember those. So that's definitely not something. Okay, so Teresa must remember those 'cause I sure don't. That was not something that we had the pleasure of enjoying. Wow, man! Look, like I said, we go on and it's already we've been here over an hour. Lost all track of time. You guys are the greatest um, audience that we could have ever uh, had around and take a part of this. Like we started out the show. Uh, I miss what you don't remember. That's the beauty.
Listen here, some things you just can't remember. Like
You
I'm
really
never
can't.
trying to remember that damn government cheese.
Hey, look, hey, that was my thing coming up. I love that government cheese. I love the no
A
frills.
lot
I
of
keep it
people
real.
did. My mother loved it too.
I did. I can't.
You think
I
I was
can't
a
even
little
sit there.
bougie in the making back then? Maybe I was a little bougie back then. As I was,
Mm,
growing up. But I ate it because it was either eat that or what you gonna do?
no, I don't. I don't. I wouldn't call it bougie, but I know. I know what it is as an adult that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I know what I don't like, and I try to avoid it as much as I can as an adult because I maybe can afford to or don't have to. You know what I'm saying?
Avoid what?
So, just certain things that I didn't like. Like
Okay.
corned beef hash and those type of things. Hey, what's happening, Shell? Thanks for joining us. Sai, if that's you on Michelle's controls, what's
we
up,
on
bro?
one and two.
Right, you don't know who's who on the ones and twos over at the Riddicks. Well, what's happening, y'all, man? Thanks for joining us. Like we started out, it's been 1 year in the making. This has been better than anything I've ever imagined. Uh, Lisa and I, we get together and we get to be who we are, and we enjoy the interaction with all of you. We really appreciate your energy each and every Thursday. We hope that you continue. Tell a friend, tell your family. Tell them subscribe, come follow us along, join the ride. Um, as we move forward, we're going to be adding some new things for season three. Can't wait for those things to happen. Lisa, you have anything that maybe you're working on or coming up that you want to share or talk with anybody about before we wrap up this wonderful evening?
No, I just want to say that y'all remember the pickles. The pickles in the jar. Just want to say that before we
Oh,
left. I know y'all know the pickles in the jar at the store.
oh,
Stop playing. Don't give me that one. Give me
oh,
that one.
oh. You know
Don't give me
what?
that one. I want that one.
You,
And butter crunch cookies. I just want to say those two.
yo, you took it back. So when you talk about the pickles in the jar, my mother loved those things, and you send me to the store to go get them.
They don't. You can't get them
You,
like that. The
man,
crunch on that was incredible.
you hit that on the head. You hit it on the head. Yeah, and the pickles, yes, exactly. So the pickles were 25 cents, and oh man, I would see. I was
Ooh,
waiting.
not the
I was
pickles with the
waiting.
meat in the
I knew somebody was going to say it because that was right next to the pickles. I
right
knew
next to the
somebody.
pickles. But I always wondered. Okay,
Hmm.
I
Oh, I
always
got you. Got you on that show. Now
I
we're not
always
gonna
wondered
go.
who bought that though. Who
Hmm.
bought that pig feet?
Yeah. Okay. So see, there you go. The
It
pickles in
had
the
enough
jar, the
money.
butter cookies. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Onion pickle. That was another one. I do remember that. I do remember getting into it. I wasn't a fan of that, but I do know some people that really loved it. Yes, in the jar. No doubt. I was just savage, yo, for real. I dropped my pickle. Hey, look, you had 3 seconds, the 3 second rule. All you had to do was kiss it up to God, and that made it all good. And we made it. And that was
Look,
pre that was
look.
pre-COVID.
God made dirt. Look, God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt. Put it in your mouth and watch it work. Right?
Hmm. Hey, So Bonton, Bonton was cool, but I was a wise kid. When you had wise kicking it back in the day. But
Onion and
Bonton,
garlic.
oh hey, onion and garlic. That was another
That
good
was
one.
me.
Love those. Yeah, love those. Yep, me okay. And that's what pretty much, I think that was in a nutshell of, the epitome of the highlight of being a young adult. Right. You did all of that, right? You picked up and you held it up for real. Oh yes. I used to love the whatchamacallit candy bar. Was-
Oh, sweat! That was one that I ate with the Kit Kat. There was the
Yeah,
Kit
that was
Kat.
a classic
Yeah,
candy. I wonder
yeah,
why
yeah.
they stopped
That was
making those.
classic.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly, Andre. That was pre-COVID, 3 second rule. Everything was fine. Everything was good to
Listen,
go.
I
Mm.
think that if anybody played in the if you ate from a bodega, your corner store, or you played in the Johnny Pump or the fire hydrant,
What?
whatever you call
What?
it,
What?
listen, you survived COVID 30 years ago.
No doubt. Yeah, if you could do all of those things, yeah, COVID ain't nothing. COVID ain't nothing for real, y'all.
If you drank that water from the Johnny Pump or the fire hydrant,
Hmm.
your ass is good.
Yeah, you surviving. You all that bacteria, because you don't know who been on them joints.
And you had a
Yeah,
sandwich from that corner store with them that
yeah.
9 cats up in there, you good.
Look, keep it real. We used to have in the neighborhood. We had Sunshine Deli, the greatest deli in the world, and I swear to you, we used to go in there. They had great burgers. These burgers was great as all get out, and we buy two of them joints. And look, I made it this long. COVID ain't what this else say. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. For real. Okay,
Oh,
we
Jax.
going. I ain't seen
Okay.
Jax. I ain't seen. Okay,
Kelly,
I'm not mad. Mm.
Red
Now,
Rover. Don't
now,
play
Carmelina brings up a good one because now that was the original Gatorade. Water from the hose.
with me.
That was Gatorade. That's how
we
we
didn't
came
have
up with the
we
water
didn't
from the
have a
hose.
hose. We didn't have a hose in the
Okay, okay. Well, whether somebody cracked that fire hydrant or wherever you, like you said, you was in the park. Yeah. Right. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So the ham and cheese from the bodega for a school trip, because that wasn't really ham. That was some for that was some form of meat. I wouldn't call it ham, but it was some form of meat. You know, and that was on there. Okay, performances. I like that. That's a good one too. A Super Bowl performance. That was a great one. The infamous Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake performance, Nipplegate. That was a good one. That classic. I'm not mad at that. That was a good
Listen,
one.
we were show people.
Mm.
Skelly, Coco Leaf, we
Wow.
all used to play with
Yes.
them.
Yo, Skelly was my thing. I used to love Skelly. Yeah, bat and ball. Yeah. We used to play handball. Handball was big in the parks back in the day, without no question. Right, the ultimate drink. Boom. Yep, my man right there. So right? Sunshine in the building. Had them 40s in the freezer, and that's when we was getting 64 ounces. Then they moved it up to 64 ounces, and we was drinking what was that? Boom, Cobra, and what was that Wild Horse or whatever it was, man? Yeah, in the freezer all day long. Thriller. Hey, forgot about that Thriller joint.
Yeah,
You know what I
MJ,
mean? Yeah.
that
Okay.
moonwalk.
Hey, hopscotch. Hey, that
Oh
that was
yeah,
hot back in the day. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So this is my man, right? So he know we grew up together. That burger, that great burger at 2 a.m. was like butter rolls. He know exactly what I'm talking about. And yes, Andrea, White Castles was the move after the club, Nagasaki's and all of that back in New York.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, White
You had,
Castle, the murder
mm-hmm.
burgers,
Yep,
nothing
had to
like
have
them.
a way, had to have that. Yep, Scully was the game all day long, 40s, killing it. Oh wow, double dutch.
That
Wow,
was me all
that.
day.
Mm-hmm. Good one. Power Master. I forgot about that one. That Power Master, that's a good one. For real. Yeah, dodgeball. Yeah, right. So in Virginia, I think they banned dodgeball from all PE classes because it was too violent. Yeah,
Man, listen.
yeah. I used to love dodgeball.
Dodgeball, you get your back blown out, not your body. Out.
Private stock was my first introductory to getting drunk and passed out in the bush somewhere from the store to the house. That was a long story. Yeah, Crazy Horse. That's what it was. Boom, Crazy
Oh,
Horse. Crazy Horse. Yeah, I forgot. That's what it was called. We was drinking
And
that
you
like that was going out of
survive.
style.
That's what I'm saying. All that
Yeah,
kind of look. Mm-mm.
we survived. Ate right. So Sunshine had the right. They had the beef patty with the. So that was the meat from the burgers that they stuffed into the beef patties
Where
at
the
two
hell
a.m.
y'all live? What the
Yeah,
hell? Great beef
yeah,
patty burgers,
yeah, yeah.
beef.
You look. As Boom said though, they went down like buttery rolls at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's the best thing here. Right, White Castle. Okay, yep. White
Yeah,
Castle was
yeah,
staple. Handball was a staple.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
if you can dodge a wrench. Facts, facts, bro.
But
And
see,
that's
the
the answer.
only thing about playing dodgeball was, when you played with the guys, they was aiming to take your whole back out. Like they would hit you
Without
so
question.
hard with that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We wasn't. Yeah, yeah. So exactly, that's what I said when I heard that they banned dodgeball. Like that's like exactly. It was a rite of passage to play. Dodgeball. Like, come on, who does that? Right. So tag, and what was the other one that was a form of tag? This is where boys being boys.
Run, catch.
RCK. Yeah, RC. Yeah, run catch kiss. Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm. Hot butter bean. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with hot butter bean. I gotta look into that one. Is that like Coco Livio or
Oh,
might
hot
be like
piece
when
of butter. You
oh
know
hot
hot
peas and
piece
butter.
of butter? Yeah,
Okay,
take
all right,
your
okay.
head off
Head
of
off.
that
Okay,
bottle. Yeah, hot
got
piece
you.
of
Okay,
butter. Yeah.
okay, got you. All
Yeah.
right.
And that because that remind me of Coco Livio. You played with the guy oh, not Coco Livio, Red Rover.
Red Rover, Red Rover.
Red
Mm-hmm.
Rover. Then you
Mm-hmm.
and them clothesline you, they don't even kill you. Like
Yeah, I had a dear friend that we almost lost. She almost got decapitated. I'm glad that she still speaks to me to this day because there was a point in time that I thought
that's not good.
yeah, you would hide if they could catch you. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yo, all right, so Lee
Ooh.
jeans. That's when everybody's running around ripping the patch off. You was getting your patch snatched if you had Lee jeans on back in the day. Word, exactly.
But
They
see,
hit
when
you
the Lees first came out, you had to have a pair of Pumas with it, and then it was Puma Lee. Lee, you remember
Puma,
that?
yeah,
Lee?
Puma Lee. I remember that. Right, exactly. So you're right, exactly, bro. Yeah, you couldn't walk around high school with a pair of Lees on without getting you lucky you didn't get your pants just
Mm-hmm.
tore off totally.
Mm-hmm.
Red light, green light all day. That was a
Oh
throwback
yeah,
all day.
red light, green light, one, two,
Mm-hmm.
three. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And we
Okay,
got
y'all got me
kickball.
going.
Kickball. Yeah, I forgot about kickball. Wranglers. What was the ones that was everybody was singing about in the songs back then for the ladies? There was they okay, that's what I was gonna say. Jordache and Gloria Vanderbilt.
Uh
Those
huh.
were the ones that like every woman was running around. Uh
Uh huh.
yeah. Oh son, stop. That's back in the day when everybody was sewing in their crease in their pants.
Yo, Chris. Yo, Chris. Yo,
Son,
Chris.
stop.
Yo, Chris.
He ain't never lied though,
Yo,
son. They was
Chris.
running around
You
sewing in
left
their
your
crease.
whole entire
Yo.
y'all bring all this. Okay, Chris. You don't even need to put your birth certificate out there, bro.
Yo.
That
That's my
song.
man right there,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
crazy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, door knockers, yeah, the earrings, yo, and those are still prevalent today. I don't know
They are.
what what woman of color period does not have or want to have a pair of door knockers. Like that's this classic fashion,
That's
in
classic
our
hood.
yeah, that's this classic. You gotta have the door
That's
knockers in your
classic
joint.
hood.
Yeah, for real.
Nigga
Wow.
said British walking.
Yo, he brought the crease out.
Wallabies, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Wallabies.
Wow, yo, son, boom, yo, my man. Appreciate you joining us tonight, man. Off the
Right.
chain. I know he can go for hours. He can go for
Uh-huh.
hours with that one, man. You got yours snatched. Yo, y'all is too funny. Oh man, the shag. Whoo, the shag. Oh, so that takes me to the name belt
Name belt
buckles.
buckles. That
Yo,
just. Mm-mm. And you
I'm not
used to
gonna.
wear your boyfriends.
Yo, and that's when you had the BBD nylon Texas. Yes, I remember those. I remember those. And okay, so we got the clock. I was gonna say so that everybody back then when you was wearing the belt buckles, you had the name jacket. Everybody's walking around with their own name jacket with their name on, like you ain't know who your damn name was. And I mean, I had one, but you had to have your belt buckle on too. So
Mm-hmm.
just in case you forgot your name on your chest, you can see it down
Mm-hmm.
on your belt buckle. You had to,
Right.
yeah, yeah,
Or in
you
your
just had that.
earrings.
Oh, and your
Mm-hmm.
earrings, right? Oh, the dookie
You
chains,
said the
exactly.
dookie chain. Yes. Yes.
You
Or
had to have a dookie chain.
walking around the street with your B-box, your
Mhm.
radio.
Yep, exactly.
Ooh, child.
Oh, you taking it back to Freeport Mall, boom. Yeah, this is when we was running the streets in Freeport. The nylon tees out of Poppy spot. Yeah, yeah, he taking it back. That's a local. That's that me and him will talk awful lot about that. Double belts. You know, I vaguely
That's
remember the double
Lisa
belts.
Coat Jam days.
Yes, I vaguely remember.
Members only
Yep.
jackets.
See,
Don't talk
oh,
about no sheepskin.
I
Mm-mm.
look. We
I
had
had
this
a
conversation.
sheepskin, a Charlotte, and a members
Yeah.
only,
I'm gonna leave
and
that
all
one.
that.
I believe that one alone. We had that one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the members only. All right, so this one here, this is facts right here. I don't care what you was doing when you Adidas or whatever. You had to have them fat laces in your joints, and if you wasn't really doing nothing, you ain't had no
And
Kango
your
on.
gazelles.
Cause I was just gonna say, and your gazelle,
And
what?
your gazelles.
What? You wasn't doing nothing. You wasn't doing that. That's right. Shell heads. You got them shell tops. You know what I mean?
Yep,
On your joint.
yep,
If you
yep,
wasn't really
yep,
pushing
yep.
nothing. Man, double dutch. Wow.
Mm.
That one takes it back. I forgot about the double dutch action. Who in the lambskins?
Suede
She
fronts, leather
son.
fronts, suede
That's one of
fronts.
those. I just feel theme music
Look, my
playing in the
brother still
background.
wear my brother still wears suede fronts.
Who son?
I hope he not
That's a good
watching.
one, Kamala. That's a good one, Kamala. I just feel like I have theme music playing in the background. I'm just gonna let that
Well,
the
what about
lambskin sit.
shark skin?
Ooh, oh, yo, I had some too. Had some of them shark skins, son. Just keep it real. Oh yes, Shirt Kings. And that's when everybody was running around getting the cartoon tats and everything on their t-shirts, and that's where we
That
was getting our
sound like
jackets from.
Queens. That sound
Yeah,
like
that
Queens from
Jamaica. Yeah,
the
at the
Coliseum,
Coliseum.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
No doubt. Yeah, we was riding the N4. That's when we ain't had no cars. We was riding the N4 from the island and the hot ass bus. Yeah. I need some. Yeah. We was all in that movement. Ooh, jelly
Not
shoes.
the jellies.
Yo, I don't think there wasn't a
What
young woman that didn't have a pair of the
Yep,
jelly shoes.
yep. And when you
Wow.
take them bad boys off, the dirt be the mark be
Be,
on your feet.
yes. 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 Not Felix the
Oh
cat.
God.
Holy shit. Damn, Carmelina taking it back. I remember Felix
Carmelina
the cat.
is committed.
Yo,
I'm
I
done.
love it. I love it.
Am done with her.
I still love me some jellies. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
how much is your jellies now, Anna? Because our jellies were $5.
Right.
Two well,
Exactly.
$5 for the one with the heel, $2.50 for the flats. Look.
Oh, what you say, Bob? You ain't like him, Bob. What working for you? Say you wasn't getting down with him. Yeah, I love my jacket. Yeah, okay. It's like 50-50 on them, but I do remember everybody even having one or the other on the
When
jellies.
jellies first came out at the Chinese store, when you got them and you would get
Right.
joints. Now, when jellies, I mean, they lasted a long time, but when they first came out, everybody was going to get some jellies. I think I must have been 8 or 9 years old when jellies came out. My mother was like, "Those are cheap. Why do you
Mhm.
want that?"
Yeah, like Boone
Your
talking about
foot
your
dusty.
foot all
Your
dusty.
foot was dirty.
Okay, right. Chinese slippers. Because that's when he moved on from your jellies, and they were introducing us to Chinese slippers.
Right,
I remember
right,
though
right,
you were sliding all over the place, scraping up your
right.
knees and shit all over the
She
place.
said, "Now those jellies expensive."
I
Mm-mm.
bet you they are. I bet you they are. They was $5 back in the day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or $3.99 or whatever it was.
They was right.
You know what I'm saying? It's too much. Exactly. Who else we had? Enjoyed my yeah. We definitely enjoyed the childhood. Ooh, the
Yeah.
fish heads. Wow. Ooh, did you just go to MC Hammer Pants? Cause I ain't gonna lie, I had some NKs. What was the white what was the new kids on the block? I called them new kids on the block pants. I had a pair of those. The NKs where they
The
was baggy.
MC Hammer pants.
Yeah, the hang lows in the front joints. Yeah. Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a pair of those. Tried to wear them around the house only. Tried not to make it a public appearance. Yeah, and beauty store lip gloss.
Listen, Anna, we didn't have beauty store lip gloss. We had Vaseline. Look.
Right, right. Oh my goodness, y'all is too funny for me. Uh Oh, Fila, yo. I still see him every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tempted to go back and buy a pair every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Yep. And you needed every color in them joints. Uh huh. No
Mm-hmm.
doubt. Ball bearing number 9. Why does that sound familiar? Ball
I
bearing
don't know
number.
what that is.
That sounds mad familiar to me. Not sure. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, babe. Thanks for
He
being
said,
there.
"Dave, if you want them outside, he trying to play like he only want them in the house.
Yeah.
Nigga, you
Right.
was
Genie pen.
outside.
Yeah. That's what we talking about. Yeah. Thanks, babe. Thanks for being there.
Dave, you was outside.
Hell no.
Biking
Biking
shorts.
shorts. Mm-hmm. Hey, Seersucker Suits was yo. If you was in about business back then, but that was like our first introduction to corporate affairs. Wearing them seersucker suits. So that was a good one. Exactly, Lisa. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoying it. Yeah, you got a fresh pair too. Yo, I'm telling you, girl. I'm thinking about getting me a pair. I seen them. I seen a couple lately, and I'm like, man, I might have to go back and get me a pair. Skates. Now I wasn't a big skater. Wasn't one
I
of the few
was.
things. One of the few things in life that wasn't high on my list. Bro, yeah, bounce.
Roll,
Yeah,
bounce.
wasn't high on my list, but
Yeah, we
skating was
went
fun.
skating every Sunday.
That was a thing. That was a thing. Wow, Theodora's. Man, you really went in the closet, boom. Whoo, man, I ain't seen them in a minute. Ooh, Levi's and Sassoons. Mm-hmm. All the ladies rocking them. Ooh, all right. I'm gonna glide
Now
over the quarter.
that's when your mother was dressing you with the corduroy
Yeah,
bandana. We
yeah,
wasn't wearing
yeah.
that.
We go. Yeah, with the biker shorts are back. A lot of things that are old and a lot of these things that we're talking about are back, and these things are like brand new and being revolutionized like never seen before. Devil jeans. I'm not familiar with devil jeans. Is
Devil
that a,
jeans, Yvette. No, you did not.
I don't, is that
They
a
came
woman's?
and went, but yeah, they was a thing.
Okay, okay. I say I'm not familiar with devil jeans. Right. So I still feel felines are still hot. Okay. See, I skated. Mm-hmm. No doubt. No doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Whew,
Velour
velour pants.
pants. Yep. Not the
Yo, son.
emerald, not the emerald. That-
Low key pimp style. Low key pimp style on Boone. I see you, bro. I see you.
oh God.
Yo, see, I gotta get like I be questioning it. Yo, Lottos was hot. I'm not
Oh.
gonna lie. Lottos was definitely hot. Definitely had a pair of those. Those were hot. Ballberry now. Oh, okay. So those are skates. Okay, so see, thank
Oh,
you. See, skating wasn't in my wheelhouse, but
yeah,
okay, I
we
know I had heard
skate.
it before.
Yeah,
Okay, got it.
we skate.
Thank you. Yep, thank
Mm-hmm.
you, Kamalina. Appreciate you for educating. Yes, they are. Them joints are still coming hot. Yeah, yeah. I'm so y'all might have to pray. Y'all might have to pray for my wife.
corduroy and the new kid pants you had. You,
So hashtag tonight might be pray for Dame's wife because yeah, right now.
nigga, you had the hammer pants.
Yeah, man.
I couldn't get
Yeah,
over them hammer pants.
yeah. That's what was going on back in the day. We was getting it in. Pedal pushers. Wow. And I seen another one here. Yo, Latigre. I don't care what nobody was saying.
Oh
Everybody had
yes,
Latigre was hot.
Latigra. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh, Patches was another one.
Yeah.
I remember Patches, definitely. Y'all is really bringing up some real
they going in.
y'all got some good ones. Okay, so White E and J, Boone, I think you was there that night because this was before we
What are
really
you
knew what
talking about?
drinking
That
was.
easy Jesus?
Yeah, we had a bad
No,
experience one night. And I'm gonna leave it there, Boone. You could stop bringing up stuff out the past. We gonna leave that there. Uh, we praying for her. We got you. So yeah, y'all gotta putting all my business out. Yeah. Me and my wife gonna have to have a come
wait.
together. Yeah, the tigre hold that tiger for real. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
oh
Yeah,
God.
exactly, Boone. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That is the night I'm talking about. Exactly. And we'll leave we'll leave it right there, bro. Coralfield. Why did that one even sounds familiar too? I
What Porterfield, E?
yeah, you gotta explain
You talk
break
about
that down because
Porterfield.
that one sounds so familiar to me, man. That one sounds really familiar to me, and I don't want to. I'm gonna have to touch back on that one. Nah, man, I ain't messing with you, Boone. I ain't messing with you tonight. That's off air. We go to another one. I
She
had to wear
said I had to
panties.
wear. Oh,
Yo. Okay. All
all right. Okay,
right.
we about to say goodnight. She said pooper.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo. Y'all is off the chain, man.
Yo,
Y'all is
yo,
straight.
fucking.
Straight off the chain. Roller derby or high socks. I remember everybody had the knee highs. The knee highs was hot for a minute.
Mm-hmm,
Chinese
mm-hmm.
slip. Okay. All right. Yeah. So that's what we did. We talked about the Chinese slippers. Oh man, y'all is just too much, man. Y'all has got to be the
Yeah,
greatest.
y'all doing y'all. We gotta we gotta go
Y'all the greatest. Y'all the greatest audience ever.
off
And
the
man,
chain. Y'all off the
yo,
chain.
I love it. I love that everybody comes and has fun on a Thursday night. Blow off some steam. That's what it's really all about. In the midst of everything else that's going on. So before we go, I just want to take a few minutes just to mention a few things from our sponsors who are, we're thankful for them for being our support. Me just jumping. I see a few more comments. We got the Bobby socks. Yes, it was truly fun, Lisa. No, thank you. The black and whites and the leg. Oh, leg warmers. Wow, I forgot about those.
Wow. Mm.
And getting the whoop. Yeah, getting the whooping was major.
Now listen, that was child abuse. What we endured, we
Yeah,
can't
that
do
was.
that today.
That's
Look,
what they call it. That's what they call it today. Child abuse. Yeah,
right.
and we enjoy
Well,
you.
we enjoyed you.
Yes,
Look.
we enjoy you all immensely. So like I said, let me just jump in real quick. Let me shout out our sponsors with a couple of reads. I want to thank um, Next Level Keys and Riddick Entertainment. We he has two mics up. We want to support small businesses. Next Level Keys. My friend Quan over Next Level Keys is a full service credit repair firm that renders optimum services to their customers in all facets and walks of life. It could be qualifying for a mortgage or getting that new car. Contact Next Level Keys at support at nextlevelkeys.com. Quan is really doing great things with Next Level Keys. Riddick Entertainment. Riddick Entertainment is a multifaceted event management firm based here in Northern Virginia. Riddick Entertainment's detailed creativity and precision event planning will give you a truly meaningful and memorable experience. Contact Riddick Entertainment at info at riddickent.com. Riddick Entertainment is putting together a Father's Day special, love and laughter. It'll be coming up Father's Day, June 20th. Make sure you go ahead. You can either find it on our Facebook page, on our calendar, or you can go to riddickent.com. I think it's a great event, and I think you guys should really check it out if you're here in the DMV area. Dads, moms, if you're looking to do something with your dad, a great comedy show. Um, just go check out Riddick Entertainment. I think they're really doing great things with their events coming up here over the next couple of weeks. I also want to take a moment to thank 94 Media House, our marketing branding team. They've worked with us, put together a brand new store, Two Mics Up store. So you can go ahead and go online at www.twomicsup.com and check out our shop. We have some brand new items that we've added to our shop. So you can go ahead and check us out and support there. And lastly, our two other sponsors, TD3 Insurance and Regina Leggett, doing great things. TD3 Insurance just opened up a brand new office here in the Woodbridge, Virginia area. TD3 Insurance agency protects and covers all your insurance needs from home, auto, renters, motorcycles, commercial, specialty, and life. TD3 is licensed in the DMV, North Carolina, and New York. Brand new office at 3985 Prince William Parkway, Suite 206 here in Woodbridge, Virginia. Give my buddy Cliff a call. And Regina Leggett, she's our Legal Shield Independent Associate. If you need legal advice or legal representation, the days of no longer being able to afford an attorney are long gone. Contact Regina Leggett at reginaleggett.wearelegalshield.com. And I would suggest anybody out here that's putting in work on the front lines, Black Lives Matter, support Marley, marching, rallies, or anything like that. Regina Leggett is a great person to have in your corner to get you that legal representation that you need. So, with that being said, Lise, before we go, anything else from you? These guys have been great.
They have been
I
off the chain. I enjoyed it. This year has been a ride. So I am just really glad that I can't believe we've been a year already. So I am just so happy for that. I
mm,
appreciate you, bruh. Glad we had this opportunity. Um, and I'm here for it.
well, we'll continue this ride again. Thank you all for your continued support. This has only been 1 year. Can't wait to see what the next year brings. Follow Two Mics Up online at www.twomicsup.com. You can follow us across social media, IG, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that little subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell so you can follow along with all the new things from Two Mics Up. Uh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much for the happy anniversary. Hope you enjoy. We'll continue to work to give you guys so much more. Like we always do at this time, may you all remain safe, stay blessed. Mike's out.